Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 2 renovation video. This is a renovation of the house that I have moved the Burb family into. I believe it's 190 Main Street or Sim Lane, one of them. But it's the house it was empty. It was originally empty, and it looks kind of like a church. It has like a weird sort of steeple thing at the back of the house. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's essentially where the I guess it's like a chimney. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't change a whole lot about this house on the outside. I did change everything on the second floor. I gave it a whole new layout, and I closed off the kitchen in the main floor. So I did that. And I don't know, I like the way it turned out. It's nothing complicated. It is the house that I've already moved the Burb family into. It's the one I was planning to have them in. It did crash quite a few times while trying to build this house, so I'm really worried that the lot might be kind of bugged. I'm hoping that's not the case, but yeah, so I did give this house 3 bedrooms. I think originally it had like 2 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. 3 bathrooms, and like one of them was like a master suite, but it was just not done very well, as a lot of Max's houses aren't. So I gave it a just 3 bedrooms, because I do plan on having the Burb family to have another kid eventually. I don't know when I'm going to do that. I might do that like when I start playing with them, or I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I did give it a 3 bedrooms. I put an office upstairs though, because I kind of picture maybe you know, Jen working a lot from home kind of thing, especially when she gets pregnant. I don't know. Kind of picture that. But the way I pictured the Burbs, I kind of pictured them as a very genuine family. I picture them to be really happy, like not really focused on the drama that's going on in Pleasantview. They moved from the big city to Pleasantview, you know, by recommendations from Daniel Pleasant and his wife Mary Sue. I kind of pictured Jennifer being really ambitious though. Like, she wants to make a name for herself. She wants a big nice house. She wants a nice fancy car. She wants that, but she doesn't want it to be fake, and she doesn't want to sell out. You know, she likes keeping her life private, and she's very, very like concerned about her daughter. She wants her daughter to be happy. She's very much a family woman, but she also is very ambitious, and she wants to make it. So I kind of picture that to be like Jennifer Burb. However, with John Burb, I picture John to be more of the type of dude that is just really humble and really, really grateful for what he has. He's not super fancy. He doesn't need everything to be great, you know. He grew up very simple, a simple life, and he likes gardening. He likes, you know, being around his daughter. He's the one who really wants to have another kid, and it mostly just like making sure his family is well and doing good. I feel like that's John's main concern. And I did give Jennifer, I think I gave her was it the business? Yeah, the business. She's in the business career track. I think that's one of her lifetime wishes. She wants to reach the top of that. And then I gave John the law enforcement job. So he's going to be a cop, the security job. I guess that's the one. I gave him the security job. So he's a police officer. And then there's little Lucy, who, it says in her bio that people don't notice how tricky she is, like how much of a trickster she is, because she's so cute. And I kind of picture Lucy kind of being the one that gets up to no good, but nobody notices. There's like, because she's a little angel, and she's not like, you know, she wouldn't do something like that. And I kind of picture her that way, where I have mentioned in my goth speed build, or my goth renovation speed build, that I pictured Alex finding things out about Dina when Dina Caliante moves in with Mortimer and the family. I kind of picture Alex finding some weird things out about, you know, maybe the disappearance of her mom, or things that Dina, like he overhears Dina saying some really bad things. There's some really questionable stuff. Well, I kind of picture that happening with Lucy. I picture Lucy and Alex. I don't know if I'm going to get them to be in a romantic relationship, because I'm kind of thinking of making Alexander either asexual or gay. I'm thinking of doing that. I don't know yet, but I'm really considering Lucy and Alex to be like best friends either way though. And they end up discovering some secrets that they shouldn't have found out, and nobody knows that they overheard the things that they'll overhear. So like when Alex is overhearing that maybe Dina has something to do with Bella Goth's disappearance, Lucy will be with them, and Lucy's the one who got him into that situation, and they'll be like hiding somewhere where they're not supposed to be. And you know, because Lucy's a little troublemaker. But I also picture that like Lucy would tell her dad, because like, you know, they'll hear something that's like, you know, they'll like, she's like, I need to tell my dad this, like my dad would know what to do because he's a cop. And even though they put the Bella Goth case to rest, maybe John will, because maybe John was the one that was working on it, or maybe John heard about it when they were still living in Sim City, and you know, it was a big deal there. So maybe you know, John can, like, Lucy will tell John, and John will be like, don't worry about it, Lucy, you know, it's the case has been closed, like she's gone. And then Lucy will say something, and John will kind of like react like, wait, what kind of deal? But he won't like talk about it with Lucy. And he'll just kind of maybe do it on his own. Like maybe he'll like look into it on his own because, you know, he's a cop and stuff. I kind of picture that kind of going down. And it would be interesting because the Burbs aren't really, like, I don't really picture the Burbs being a very dramatic family. Like, they like to stay away from that. You know, like, their in-laws are super dramatic. John's in-laws are dramatic, and he just doesn't want that. And I feel like he's very supportive of, you know, Angela and Lilith, and you know, he does his best to be, you know, a good uncle to them, and Jen always tries to be a good aunt and like hear both of them out, even though, like, you know, and take Lilith kind of under her wing because she feels bad for Lilith, and she knows like her brother's like shenanigans. Like, she sees right through her brother, and she knows that like what he's up to isn't good and stuff like that. I kind of picture that kind of thing to be a thing with them. And so, you know, I just kind of picture that. I also picture like Jennifer just to be really like, you know, she really just wants what's best for her family in total, and she just doesn't really feel like Angela, or she doesn't really feel like Lilith gets, you know, proper fair treatment. So maybe if I'm thinking of having Angela, I've talked about this in my Pleasantview of Renovation, that I kind of pictured Lilith getting pregnant, and, you know, her parents kind of throw her out and kick her out of the house, and they're furious about it. And, you know, Mary Sue's like, I can't have this, like, this is gonna look terrible for our family. So she goes and she lives with the Dreamers because she's dating Dirk. But, you know, I've also mentioned that I kind of don't want the dad to be Dirk. I kind of want the dad to be Dustin. And once Dirk finds out that maybe the kid isn't Angela, or isn't his and Lilith's, he'll kick her out and she'll have nowhere to go. So maybe she'll move in with the Burbs. Maybe Jennifer will, you know, take her in. I would say it would be her grandparents, but her grandparents are living with them now. So things like that. I've also mentioned witchcraft. So like I said, I've thought of a couple of different scenarios that family can go in, and I really just feel like the Burbs are kind of stuck in the middle of everything. Like, they're friends kind of with everybody, and John also has, like, Daniel maybe asked John to keep an eye on Dustin Broke, because he's known as he knows that he's up to no good. He knows that there's something suspicious about him, and John is a cop. So maybe John will keep an eye on Dustin. Keep an eye on Dustin and kind of like get to know him, though. Like, see that, you know, he's really just from a bad, like, not a bad family, but he's really just from, like, you know, he's down on his luck. His mom is pregnant again, and little Beau is a little toddler. Like, they're having trouble, and Dustin's the one that's providing essentially for his family. I kind of picture John seeing that and really like understanding and not taking him in under, like, just kind of taking him under his wing and just like trying to help him. But I don't know yet. I really thought too far into how that's gonna go. Like, I could see maybe Dustin, maybe that's gonna be what turns Dustin around, or maybe Dustin will use it to his advantage, or Dustin's employers will see that he's getting closer to a cop and will maybe try and, I don't know, maybe try and get him to take advantage of that and, you know, use it as a way where he can commit crime while just, you know, blaming it on other criminals or something like that. I don't know. I haven't thought too far ahead with that, but it's an idea. It's an idea. It kind of just coming to me now. But yeah, so it is not mid-December yet. It is the 6th of December when I am recording this, and I haven't posted any upload or any Christmas type of videos. I did work on my winter intro and winter art, where like banner art and stuff like that. It took me a long time to do that. It took me like over 4 hours to create my intro, which it's like 10 seconds. It's just because I'm kind of trying to learn how to do animation, and I wouldn't say animation, but I guess you could say animate. I'm trying to learn how to animate things in After Effects, and I feel like if you don't really know how to do animation, that might sound like a preposterous amount of time, or if you are a really good not interior designer, oh my god, if you are a really good graphic designer, it might seem like, wow, it took her that long, but I'm learning from scratch, and like I don't know how to do a whole lot, so I'm like watching tutorials and reading tutorials to learn how to use After Effects and learn how to animate. And I don't know, I really like it. I saw something on, I think it was on someone's YouTube channel, or it was somewhere, and I have like a weird obsession with like sunburst type of looks, as you guys may have been able to tell from my cover, or not my cover photo, my YouTube banner. I really like the sunburst type of look. Like that's like the weird stripes. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I wanted to learn how to do that as an intro, so I did basically, and I like the way it turned out. It obviously it's not perfect. I just like it. I don't know. I like how it turned out, and I like the colors I use. I was gonna go for like a Christmas theme, but I decided that I like the blue and white theme for just kind of the winter, so it's not specifically suited just for Christmas, so that I don't have to worry about changing it up or anything like that when Christmas is over. I can use it maybe until like the spring, or until I think of a new intro, until I get better essentially at making intros. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it is. I hope you guys like it. I think I had it in my last video as well. It's my cover art and stuff like that has been up for a while, but yeah, I like it. Made by me. I don't really know what else to talk about, but I've done this video for a while. I've had this video done for a while, I should say. And I did a voiceover before, but I kind of like ran out of things to talk about, and I was just like, okay, like have a great day, guys. Like I'm just gonna put music over this. But I didn't feel right doing it. I didn't feel right doing that, so I waited until I was kind of just in like a better mood to do a recording. And it's been a bit, to say the least. There's been I won't say a lot of stuff going on in my real life, but there's been a little bit of drama going on in just kind of different things. I finally went out and got a counselor. I've gone to 1 or 2 sessions so far, and my counselor kind of like got me to come to terms with certain, like not really got to come to terms with certain things, but like I'm talking to her about certain stuff, and I told her how I don't really do anything, and I don't really like have any friends here and things like that. So she kind of just like said like, maybe, you know, she kind of challenged me and said, you know, maybe try talking to friends and try talking to some of the people that you used to talk to, if you still can talk to them. So I've just been talking to like old friends from back home, and I've just been focusing on real life stuff. I'm kind of having some like little stupid things going on in my relationship, so I'm really just like trying to focus on that. And yeah, so I've been kind of MIA. I haven't really been posting on Twitter too much. I haven't really been posting on my social media pages a whole lot. But I am hopefully gonna, you know, be able to get some pre-recording done for Christmas, because I am going back home for Christmas. I'm going to my hometown, and I'm actually really excited about that. I want to see some old friends. I'm going to be spending Christmas it looks like I'm going to be spending Christmas with my boyfriend's family this year. And I'm excited in a way. I'm also nervous because our last year's Christmas didn't go over too well. There was some family drama that I just hope doesn't happen this year. However, I don't know. I'm hoping it won't. You know, we haven't seen my boyfriend's family in a really long time because we stayed here for our Thanksgiving weekend, which in Canada, that's in October. So my boyfriend, towards the end of October, just before Halloween, my boyfriend went home for a week and I stayed here for work stuff. And yeah, he went home, so he saw his mom and stuff then, but I haven't really seen anybody in a while. I'm excited though because I want to go see my grandfather and things like that. He's getting old and it'll be 1 year at the end of December that my grandma has passed away. So I really just want to go be with my grandfather. So I'm really, really excited, and I just want to make plans with my old friends that I haven't seen in a while. Like, I'm talking about that I haven't seen since I actually even moved to where I'm living now. I almost said where I lived, but I'm trying to kind of keep that kind of stuff to myself more and more lately. If you know me, or if you've talked to me, or you may have watched other videos, I've said where I moved to. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Yeah, I am excited though to go home. I've started talking to a couple of friends that I haven't not really started talking to. I've been talking to one of my old, really, really good friends, and I'm excited to see him. We made plans to meet up, and he doesn't live in my hometown anymore. He actually lives in Toronto, so he's coming up for Christmas. So I was like, hey, like, if you're gonna be around, we should, meet up. Like, it's been probably like 2 or 3 years since I've seen him, so I'm really excited for that. We just recently started talking in the last couple months, so I'm happy. I totally miss him. Like, he was just one of those friends that, like, I could just be my complete self around, and he just understood. We have the same kind of humor and stuff like that, and we have a lot of memories. Like, I've known him since we were like 15, 16, and we used to hang out like all the time when I was like 17, 18. He was best friends with my ex-boyfriend, and then we ended up getting really, really close. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to go home. My counselor kind of, said that to me, like, you should start talking to people that, made you feel good and made you feel happy. And so I don't know. I've just secluded myself so much. So especially since moving here, I don't really know a whole lot of people. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm just really excited to meet my friend, like meet up with my friends again and talk to some of my friends again and stuff. It's just going to be refreshing. And I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited to see my family. What are you guys doing for Christmas? I do plan on having some Christmas videos pre-recorded. I have to get some pre-recordings done. I want to put out a Christmas CC shopping video for you guys. And yeah, but let me know, like, what are you guys doing for Christmas time? What do you guys have planned? I know it's still kind of early, or do you guys celebrate Christmas really? Or do you guys just see your family? I know there's probably some people that just aren't really big Christmas people. When I was... Like, it's not my favorite time of the year. I like Halloween. I'm sure I've said that. Halloween is more my favorite time of the year. But I've been just, like, kind of getting in the Christmas spirit a little bit. I did end up, I think it was, like, last week or something. I did decorate for Christmas. I decorated my apartment a little bit. Not much, but I put up, like, lights in I have, like, a tiny little Christmas tree I put up. And I did that. I've been watching, like, Christmas movies. I've watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation movie, and I watched Bad Santa because I love lewd Santa. I love lewd Christmas movies, so I watched that. And then what else did I do? What else have I watched? No, I haven't. I have to start watching my Christmas specials. I have to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I love that Christmas special. Especially, I just think it's so funny what's been going on in the media with that. Anyways, I've been listening to Christmas music. I actually listened to, like, a bunch of punk rock Christmas covers yesterday. It was pretty cool. I got all in the spirit. I took, like, some Christmas pictures and stuff. I don't know. I tried to put a little Christmas tie on my cat, and I have pictures from him last year, but this year it didn't go over very well. I got it on him, but he did not like it. So I got, like, one picture, and he looks terrified, and I don't know whether to post it or not. But yeah, I am coming to the end of this video, so if you do want to see more, like see some pictures, just go to the end. They're basically going to be up in a couple minutes. But yeah, I hope you did like this, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Let me know what you're doing for Christmas in the comments below, or if you're celebrating. If you like Christmas, let me know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be talking to you in my next one. Bye guys, thanks for watching.